So all the things that you're seeing here are things that healthcare providers told Kim. Kim is going to share her experience from several different centers. They show the harmful effects she experienced because of the lack of provider knowledge on autism and sensory processing.
Well, some of the things that the healthcare professionals told me were things like, your autism is a moderate to severe. You need to go in a nursing home. You're non-compliant. You're not trying. You're selfish. You're manipulative. You have personality disorder. You'll never get better. Let's refer you to hospice. So they were ready to give up on me because of how severe my symptoms were. And they weren't understanding that I just needed somebody who understood autism. So I'm going to read a few of my journal entries from this time when I was in treatment. I feel my personality is being stifled, or no, it is more like I, Kim, am being told that it is wrong to be me, that it is not acceptable to be myself, that I have to be different than who I am. So I was in a meeting with staff and was told I would not be able to live on my own. They said my autism was severe and they would not allow me to communicate. I kept trying to help them understand, but they told me not to talk. But I wrote, I am not an illness. Autism is not an illness. It is me. I do not need to live in assisted living. I'm tired of being seen as an illness. Stop. Open your eyes. I am not who you say I am. Plainly, I am just Kim. I'm not a diagnosis code in a book. Take a step back and look. Stop. Pause. Give me time to process what is said. Too much too fast is not good for my head. I just need a few minutes to hear what you say. Please be patient with me, okay? Permanent possibilities. Permanent possibilities peeping through. You say it is only a dream? Well, dreams can come true. Permanent possibilities peeping through.
So Kim had decades of experience learning how to, quote unquote, look normal so she could survive in society. It took her years of hard work, self-exploration, and patience from many people to undo all the harm that she did sort of hiding herself from the world.
For me, the foundation to discovering myself was becoming self-aware. I needed to understand my neurology, discover my strengths, acknowledge my weaknesses, embrace my differences. Learning to cope from an autism lens and developing self-compassion. Those are the things I needed in order to unmask, rewrite my script, and learn to thrive.
So Kim, when you were kind of growing up and throughout your eating disorder journey, your experiences were consistently invalidated by professionals. And you shared how from an early age, you developed a sense of self based on the idea your experiences were wrong, that you were, crazy. What helped you the most in turning that mindset around?
The thing that helped me the most is not tangible. It's the few people who are willing to be with me in my world first, instead of forcing me to be in theirs. And once I started to understand that the things I experienced were real and I wasn't broken, I was able to learn to become self-aware. I process the world differently, and that is okay. Differently isn't wrong. It's just different.